Welcome back to another episode of Boondock Nation. This week, we're heading back to the place where our passion for sledding first began, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And we couldn't be more excited to ride sleds in some of the places where we first started taking them off trail. Coming back home to ride some of the places that first hooked us on backcountry snowmobiling and getting to go to the one and only Ben's Camp Radar Run made this trip one of the most memorable of the season. Feels so dang good to be back in the U.P. I'm adding some clutch weights right now from Bikeman, the sniper weights, and loading them up to the max. We're going to be making some serious horsepower down here with the 9R. I'm really stoked. It's been a few years since we've ridden off trail here in the U.P. and a lot of that's been because of the trespassing issues up here and us not wanting to promote off-trail riding in some of these areas that are seeing trail closures and experiencing issues from people riding off trail. So we're gonna be talking a lot this weekend about how we use the onX off-road app to navigate around here. There is plenty of places to ride off trail here in the UP legally and safely. So we're gonna be talking about some of those and where we go around this area. We wanna see all the trails remain open. We wanna see people riding off trail too, but just respecting boundaries and keeping it kosher. So we're gonna get into that a little bit here. Chase has arrived with his buddy Dimitri. Kind of cool to have a little homecoming here in the UP. And we don't really know what to expect either. I mean, it's been a few years since we've ridden here, so most of our spots probably get all tracked out now. Everybody's discovered them. So I'm gonna finish throwing these weights in here and then let's get after it, man. Finally, we're back together. It's like 4 o'clock. Don't know when the last time I saw you guys was, but
it was back down that creek somewhere. Yeah.
Me and Chase have been on the other side of this ridge, just like fighting for our lives, kind of. It's been, I mean, I'm sure you guys have been too, but yeah. It's been a lot of log hopping, lots of stuff. I'm like dripping in sweat here. The saw's been out a few times, hey Chase?
It was 12 inches. Yeah.
You're gonna start a logging operation up here? Right, we are kicking off day 2 riding up here in the UP, riding the old stomping grounds. As you can see, we are in Hoton. We had to come and check out the lift bridge. It's an iconic spot and a super cool place to ride sleds too.
Yes, the weather is really warm right now. It was like spring riding yesterday, and the sun's trying to poke through the clouds today, but it's still like around 40 degrees.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be pretty tough up here the rest of the winter unless they get some snow, but we're actually enjoying it. You know, looks like there's plenty of snow out west for the rest of the season, so we're gonna take advantage of the springtime weather here. We should be in Jersey today, honestly. Yeah. But Chase and Dimitri, who we rode with yesterday, are getting ready right now, and we're a little bit farther north today. So hopefully we get into some better snow than we were in yesterday. It looks like there's more on the ground up here anyway.
Yeah. Well, we've been getting after it here on day 2. It's just insane how unseasonably warm it is. We've just been talking about all day. Been seeing little mosquitoes and stuff flying around. Unfortunately, the snow is melting fast, but this warm weather is going to be nice for Bents this weekend.
Yeah, it's like slush right now up here. It's crazy. Definitely mashed potatoes type snow that we're dealing with, but it's kind of fun in the UP here. Like this terrain, as you can see, it's not very tall. You know, we're not going through a lot of vertical feet, but you get into these creek beds and drainages, and it's really fun to just play around. I mean, it's tough. You have to be very precise with your movements, and if you aren't, you end up with a bent front bumper, like I just did. We are gonna head out pretty soon here. We're gonna get some more lines in. I'm having fun. This thing is this thing's ripping. It's just jumping out of the snow, kind of, when you can get traction. And this will be our last day on the snow because the weather's supposed to turn even worse, but then there could be more snow at the end of the week. But we're gonna be heading down to Bents Camp for the annual radar run. Lots to look forward to the rest of this trip. But for now, we're gonna keep ripping up this little zone that Chase brought us into. Couple of awesome days riding just north of here in the UP. It was feeling like spring with the warm temps. It's like Jersey weather out there, something we haven't been able to do in the UP in years. We're thankful to still get some great riding in, although the snow is fleeting fast, and we're shaping up for a big event here at Bents Camp Resort in Land O'Lakes. So I'm here with Craig Cusick, the owner of Bent's, one of my good friends. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on this weekend. For those that haven't been here to Bent's Camp, Craig, tell them a little bit about what we've got going on here.
So it's 127 years old. We've got 13 cabins, full-service restaurant, bar, bait shop. There's a lot to offer. We are located on the Cisco chain of lakes, which is on Mamie Lake, which is the southernest most lake of the Cisco chain here. And there's lots to offer.
The place is built just 10 feet off the shore of the lake, and it honestly feels like you're on a boat when you're sitting at the bar here.
Yeah, we're real fortunate to be that close.
Tons of stuff to do here at Bent's Camp year-round. We spend our summers out here on the lake, water skiing, jet skiing, fishing. But right now, there's going to be something a little bit different going on out on the lake.
No doubt. We've got 20th anniversary of our radar run. We're expecting a big crowd. We should have thousands of people here and everyone enjoying the outside weather, outside ice bar, and all the amenities that come with it. 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll start registration. 10 o'clock a.m., we'll start the races, the runs. The radar run, you'll be able to get your sled out to see how fast it goes. And that'll run through the whole day. And then at 4 o'clock, the famous bikini run, where the ladies will dare the cold temperatures in their bikinis and see how fast they can go on their sleds. We've got a number of different classes as options here, from kitty cat sleds in the 100 levels, all the way up to 1,000, 1,100 cc's, modded, turboed, some of the fastest sleds you've ever seen.
Radar Run has been going on for 20 years. It's a fundraiser for the local Frosty Snowmobile Club and raises several thousands of dollars each year to help fund grooming efforts in the area. So we're here to support the event, have a great time in our hometown, and meet and see all these friendly faces that are coming out this weekend to Bent's Camp. It is no small task to put on an event like Radar Run, and it literally takes a village. Not only does the Bent's Camp staff work around the clock to get ready for this, but the community helps out too. Volunteers from the Frosty Snowmobile Club, the ATV UTV Club, and other organizations in the area all come out to help make this event a success and raise money for the club. The Radar Run can be a really fun event for any snowmobile enthusiast. Whether you're competitive about drag racing, just ride on the weekends, or want to come out and watch and you don't even snowmobile, there is something going on for everybody, and it's really cool to see the whole local snowmobile community come together on one special day. People from all different areas, ages, and interests come out to the Radar Run. Whether they're driving by car, riding a sled, or one guy even flew a plane in this year, it's always a good time out on the ice. You can even grab a bite to eat inside the historic Bent's Lodge and watch the races right out the window because it's built right on the lake. We don't always get the opportunity to spend a week in our hometown in the middle of winter. While we're out chasing some of the best snow and best terrain across the Rocky Mountains, you can't help but think about the heart of snowmobiling back here in the Midwest. There's more snowmobile registrations here than anywhere else in the world, and it's safe to say that the sport of snowmobiling is alive and well. We're stoked to make this trip a yearly tradition going forward because this is where our roots are, and we can never forget that. is the moment that everyone's been waiting for. We've had a ton of radar runs all day, like record-breaking turnout for registration. All the registration proceeds go to the club, so raising a ton of money for them. But right now, it's the bikini run. These chicks are completely badass. They stripped out into their bikinis, going 100 miles an hour down this frozen ice track. So we're kicking off the final event here at Ben's Camp for the evening. We've got live music then tonight. This is just an all-around great day. I can't believe the blue sky. I've just seen so many people. This is so overwhelming. This track is gnarly this year, but it's blue skies, and thankfully it's not too cold. So let's see what these girls got. Here we go. Just like that, Radar Run is over. I can't believe what just happened. It was such an amazing event, and we raised almost $10,000 for the local snowmobile club.
Absolutely insane. I think it's safe to say it was the biggest Radar Run turnout in Ben's Camp history, and I can only imagine what it's going to be next year. It's been so cool for us to come back here to the Midwest, where we found our roots in snowmobiling, and we're riding the tight trees of the UP, being able to see some of the awesome snowmobiling they have here at Bent's around the Cisco chain. It truly is a Midwest snowmobiler's paradise.
You can count on us to be at Radar Run in 2024, so we'll see you in February. Thanks so much for watching this episode, and we'll see you on the next one.